Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I want to talk about something. This does kind of go with Toy Story 5. Now, I haven't seen the trailer to Toy Story 5. I'm not saying the movie's going to be bad or anything like that. To be quite honest, when I heard about Toy Story 5, I was like, oh, cool, they're going to keep going with it. But so many people on the internet are like, just let it die after Toy Story 3. And then they hate Toy Story 4, which, in my opinion, I think Toy Story 4 is better than Toy Story 3. I said it. I said it. I don't hate Toy Story 3. I don't hate the Toy Story movies. But like, you mean to tell me the fourth one is worse or something like that? Sounds like you just want to hate or want to complain for the sake of complaining. Mainly because this proves my point. This literally proves the point. You guys talk so much shit about Toy Story, right? Then when the trailer comes out with Toy Story 5 or anything about Toy Story, you guys are eating it up. Oh my god. Oh, again, yes, the movie could still be bad, but you guys are eating it up. You guys are eating it up. Where were you guys? All of a sudden, now you see a trailer, now you're happy what you see, and you want to get giggly and happy with it? No, keep that same attitude. Keep that same attitude. I'm not saying people's opinions don't change, but the fact that the whole internet freaked the fuck out with Toy Story 5 and other forms of media, for example, all right? People didn't like Percy Jackson season 1. And then the people that came back to watch season 2 loved the shit out of it and can't wait for season 3. Now, a lot of people came back to see season 2 because, season 1 was crap. Okay, so let's do that with Stranger Things. Let's say Stranger Things left off something off that you guys didn't like. Oh, well, throw it away. The show is crap. Throw it away. The show is crap. Same thing with Gotham. Oh, I don't like it because it's an Elseworld story. And then it's an Elseworld story, and yet you still complain that, oh, is this canon? Bruce climbing on rooftops? Oh my god. Yeah, it's an Elseworld story. It's not canon, but yet you guys think it's canon. It's kind of sad. What's the other thing I could think about? What's the other thing I could think about to point you guys' fucking hypocrisy and bullshit, to be quite honest with you? Yeah, seriously. What else you gonna tell me? What else you gonna tell me? That we haven't been invaded by fucking extraterrestrials when all civilizations all around the world literally told you yes we have? You have no idea why the mud flood happened, did you? You probably think that's a fucking fantasy too, you fucking idiot. Even people that are atheists, even people that don't believe in the Bible, found out that there was a flood all over the planet. Fucking idiots. What's the other thing? One Piece. When the live action One Piece was coming out with the trailer, I thought, look, I was open when I first saw the One Piece trailer, the first season, when it first was announced and stuff like that. People laughed. People thought it was going to be cringe shit. People were like, oh, these are just people in cosplay, you know? Yet season 1 comes out and people are blown away. People love it. People cannot think of One Piece without those characters out, those actors. I will say this. I'm still worried about season 2. I will say that right now. I want to convey that. But I'm still going to watch season 2 of One Piece. Because, I love One Piece. I love the animated series. I love the live action series. So, there you go. It's the same thing with Percy Jackson. I haven't read the books, but eventually I will. And it's kind of funny, too, because there's some people out there that don't like season 1 that haven't read the books. And I'm over here like, okay, I'm sure the people that have read the books probably don't like the book. I mean, haven't liked it the first season a bit, but some that even had problems with it, they still went back to watch season 2 to see what they changed or improved on it. Why? Because the series is not over yet. But you guys want the series to be over because it's not catering to you, specifically for you. Well, yeah, I'm a fan. Yeah, guess what? It's the same thing with the Ready Player One movie. Seriously. People read the book, saw the movie, and talk crap about the movie. I love the movie. Do I think it's better than the book? No, it's not. The book is better than the movie. It's the same thing with the Scott Pilgrim comic books. It's the same thing with the Harry Potter novels. You know? So, again, are we going to talk shit about Harry Potter now because it's not closer to the novels? Are we going to talk shit about the new cast of the Harry Potter cast because they're not the same cast of what you grew up with? Oh, wait, that's right. You guys are acting like that right now. The hell's wrong with you guys? These are kids, and you want to bully these kids? Grown-ass fucking women and men laughing at the cast of the new Harry Potter series. Seriously. Are you serious? Oh, but Snape is going to be black or something. I don't give a shit. Oh, Tinkerbell's going to be black. I don't give a shit. As long as you can play the character right and do the character justice, then do it. I don't give a shit if Luffy's Asian. I don't care if Luffy's a fucking Hispanic person. I don't care if any of these characters play different ethnicities. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're playing the character right. As long as you're paying the character justice. Seriously. You know? It's the shit that I've been talking about for years when it comes to like, hey, having an Afro Hispanic or black person, or black person as Batman. So-called black person and so-called Afro-Hispanic person as Batman. But then you guys want to laugh at it, right? Oh, well then, okay then. It's the same shit. It's, again, going back. It's like, oh, okay, fine. You will laugh at Batman being so-called black or so-called Afro-Hispanic. But when it comes to Alfred, oh yeah, Alfred could be Afro-Hispanic and black. It's the same shit. When it comes to like, guys, you're acting like I believe, I could be wrong, but ever since the whole Star Wars fiasco, and look, Disney fucked up Star Wars a lot, all right? I mean, they have fucked up people there too, all right? But ever since that little mishandle of Star Wars, or even a little bit of the MCU, you guys look at everything as either trash or pissed off. And I get it. I get it. I sympathize with you. But it is destroying what a lot of things that you actually like. A lot of things you could have been open about. There's people out here that haven't played Final Fantasy 13 because, Final Fantasy 4 through 6 is great. But yet, you don't even know that there's people out there that played 1 through 3 and played 4 through 6 and think it's crap. They don't like it. Because the way the turn-based battle is. Because it's ATB. They rather have traditional turn-based, not ATB. You'd be surprised how much people don't like the ATB system. It's a lot of RPG Maker Fez tools, to be quite honest with you. It's kind of funny. You know? I'm just putting out examples here. This is not like something that WWE, it's not like a WWE situation. You know? Or what Square Enix is doing to their franchise, that type of situation. Or a Grand Theft Auto 6 bullshit situation. We're not talking about situations like that. Those situations are the fault of the company, not the consumer, the viewers, not the fan base. All right? But when the fan base and the viewers get upset for certain little bullshit that really doesn't really matter, because life is too short, by the way, you're going to complain about one thing and then automatically you're croaking in your bed. So was it worth it? Was it worth ranting? Was it worth bitching? And sometimes you have to get out of it for your system, and that's fine. I completely understand that shit. Hold on. Look, like I said again, I completely understand that shit. Venting, ranting, and all that. I can understand that. Sometimes you gotta vent. And if you can't tell it to your immediate family or friends, the only way to do it is out there in public on YouTube. Because if your friends and families don't agree with you or don't give a shit what you say, or think that, oh no, you're off your rocker or some shit like that. There's people on the internet that will literally be like, no, you're right. And I've been through that too, because family and friends just don't understand me. And they don't care to understand. Even if they say they want to, they just want to back it off and try to deny what you're looking at. Because they don't want to grow. They don't want to see it. Does that make sense? For example, let's go back to that mud flood. There's proof everywhere about the flood that happened all over this planet, right? This is not an enlightenment video. This is true facts. You can literally document this shit. And when you try to tell people that, people just going to look at you as a religious person, which is bullshit. So you're going to tell the Mayans, you're going to tell the Egyptians, you're going to tell them that they were Christianity, they were Christians. You're going to tell them that they were Christians? No, they're not. By the way, Christianity was not around when they were around. Christianity started when they started getting slaughtered by the Europeans. Because, you're not following the Bible, you're not following my God, then I'm killing you and the rest of your little gods that you have here. Seriously. All the Egyptian gods, all the gods that you see in Greek and all that, those are real gods. They're real. And they had to fight beings they literally had to fight beings to be like, yeah, you don't want to follow Jesus, Yahweh, and all that shit. Yeah, we're going to kill you. You guys are acting like this is bullshit and fake. That's not my fucking problem. There's a reason why we still talk about Zeus. Kronos, Tiamat, which is Gaia. You guys still, the thing is, you guys act like that's not real. So why are we talking about it still to this day? Why? Why we got superhero movies that are literally inspired by them? Why? Like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. Why? Why we have these superheroes, right? A lot of people say that these superheroes are modern myths, right? Like your Zeus and your Tiamats, right? So it's okay to celebrate something like Spider-Man and Batman, right? But once you find out that Batman and Spider-Man were real and they're from ancient times and mythologies, automatically you guys think it's stupid. It's not real. Oh, but what happened to this planet then if it's not like this anymore? Well, at least you're questioning. Because now you're going to figure out there's a lot of shit that got fucked up in this planet to the way it was that it's supposed to be. But going back to what I said before, a lot of you, this is why a lot of people don't join fandoms. You guys want to grow your fan base so much. You know, for people to see certain stuff that you like or even dislike, right? But yet, you're stopping people for actually going to some of these fandoms. Because the way that you're acting. You know? It's the same thing with the Kingdom Hearts community. They want anything for Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I would love a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake. Content. Oh, I love Kingdom Hearts 4 content. I want Kingdom Hearts 4 content. You're no different than the people that are waiting for GTA 6. Which is sad. It is, it's sad. It is, it's fucking sad. Look at the Twisted Metal community. They might have some, rotten eggs. Every fandoms have rotten eggs. But overall, they've been waiting for Sony to make another Twisted Metal game. And nothing hasn't happened. So guess what they're doing? The fans have took it upon themselves to make it. That's what fandoms are supposed to do. All right? It's the same thing when it comes to Star Wars for you idiots out there that literally tell all these other actors and directors, oh, you can't make a Star Wars. You can't make another Star Wars. My movie is like Star Wars. Oh, it's so laughable. Oh, it's going to fail. So how come you guys didn't act like that with George Lucas? When he wanted to make his own freaking Flash Gordon. You didn't laugh at him for that, right? Of course you didn't, because you love to suck the dick out of that man. The same thing with Walt Disney. You think animation was made when Walt Disney was out? Animation has been around before Walt Disney. He just made it more famous. That's really it. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm really talking about. Like, you guys need to understand and understand that you might want to bring some fan bases to some of these projects, but sometimes it's a detriment for a lot of people because the way that you guys are promoting these stuff, not promoting it, you're dispromoting it basically. It's almost like, hey, you might like this, but I don't like it, and that's fine. And you could say that, and that's fine. Look, for example, I tried to play Ocarina of Time. I haven't beat any of the Legend of Zelda games, right? And that's fine. I don't hate the Legend of Zelda games. It's just that I dislike Ocarina of Time a little bit just because of a few things. But a lot of people might point out, oh, you're just not that good of a game. Get good or something like that. Or just keep exploring and shit like that. And I explored nook and cranny with that shit. And I still couldn't keep going, basically, So maybe I was missing something, and that's fine. But it made me stop playing the game, basically. But does that mean I'm looking at the Zelda fan base and I'm like, fuck the Zelda fan base or fuck Ocarina of Time? It is overhyped, I will say that. It's the same thing with Super Mario RPG. I mean, Super Mario 64. It's overhyped. I don't hate those games. They're there for a reason, basically. But other games that have came before, after Mario 64 and after Ocarina of Time, they've done it better. Not because, it was on a different hardware. No, I'm sure there was other games on the same hardware that did it better. People always point out Banjo and Kazooie. I try to play Banjo and Kazooie. And guess what? I kept getting game over, game over, game over. Why? Because I'm just exploring and just having fun. And automatically get a game over shows Gruntilda being all sexy and shit when she takes the essence out of my sister and my sister looks like a fucking witch. Just for me exploring places that, hey, I just want to roam around and shit like that. I guess Banjo and Kazooie is not like that. You need to keep grabbing stuff, I guess, so the timer doesn't run out for no fucking reason. I didn't know there was a fucking timer in that game. That's just my experience with it. And that's why I never came back to the game. You see, first impressions are a lot. And yes, they are. And look, look, just because, for example, the Percy Jackson season 1 didn't do it for you, doesn't mean you have to tell everybody and be like, don't watch this shit. What if it did it for someone else? Again, going back, this is not a Ghostbusters 2016 situation. You know, this is not what Square Enix is acting like situation. Or Rockstar, for example. This is a situation where you don't like something and you want everyone to hate it too because you want to feel validated. Because you hate it that much. You know? Again, if it didn't do it for you, it didn't do it for you. There's so many other types of form of media and games that didn't do it for me. But yet when I say, hey, it just didn't do it for me, people still get upset. What's too fucking bad? It didn't do it for me, it didn't do it for me. You know? I don't know why. I don't know why people act that way, man. People act like a certain way of like, for example, Enter the Dragon. That movie is great. With Bruce Lee, I like it. But you're gonna find somebody that hates this movie. You know? And the thing is too, there's some idiot on YouTube that literally is like, oh, nothing's never accurate. All right, so stop saying that, oh, this is so accurate, guys. Look at Spider-Man's new outfit, so accurate to the comics. Nothing's not accurate, okay? The hell's wrong with you? The hell's wrong with you? Okay, so you look at Ramona Flowers and Scott Pilgrim in the movie, and then you be like, wow, they look like they just came out of the comic books. Oh, but I'm sorry, that's too accurate for you, right? Because nothing's too accurate. Some bullshit if I ever fucking heard one, motherfucker. Seriously, look at the Ninja Turtles. They were accurate as hell when they first came out. The Ninja Turtles, a live action movie, they were accurate as all hell. Don't tell me that shit's not accurate. Go fuck yourself. Oh, it's not accurate mainly because the headbands are different. What? Yeah, they all had the same headbands in the comic book. I think they were all red or something like that. You know. But you had to know which one was different from the weapons that they had, which was cool. But at the same time, it's like, it was a comic book. What do you expect? What do you think what color they're going to put? You know? Fucking piss yellow or some shit. Or piss green or putrid green or some shit. I don't know. But anything else could talk about, man. Like, it's just so funny. To me, it's so funny. Because people that complain with, for example, like games with Final Fantasy 13, they would complain about Final Fantasy 12, even 10. Right? Even people that complain with Final Fantasy 9. Oh, I'm not playing that furry shit. See, it's that type of attitude that I'm talking about. Seriously, it's that type of attitude that I'm talking about. Seriously. Seriously. By the way, Final Fantasy 8 is better than Final Fantasy 7. I mean, it just did it for me. Hey, if you disagree, that's fine. But that game did it for me. It really did. But moving on. Maybe I should talk about Final Fantasy 7 and 8 in a different time, like a separate video. Because I would love to talk about that. But anything else I could mention here too? About fandoms and all that stuff? It's just, there's so many things, guys, that are like, you guys want to complain about these video game developers and movie directors killing fandom, but they're laughing at you while they're doing it because you're killing it off as well. Have you thought about that? No, you haven't. I'm sure some of us have, but majority of people that I see on the internet, I don't think they have. Right? Remember back in the day on YouTube when we can actually talk about anything and be like, you know what, I didn't like that, but I'm glad that you liked it. You know, it did something for you that didn't do nothing for me, and I'm glad you found value in it. You know, we can't say that with Final Fantasy 13 though. Oh, you like Final Fantasy 13? Yeah, that's why Square Enix is the way they are now. Maybe Square Enix is the way they are now is because they fucking suck. Thought about that? No, all of this stuff with Square Enix started falling down when Final Fantasy freaking 14 started coming out. But yeah, you want to put it with Final Fantasy 10, freaking 11, 12, and 13. Go screw yourself. Go screw yourself. Just because you didn't like those Final Fantasies doesn't mean that they are the catalyst of what Square Enix became. No, they didn't. You like the same fucking people that saw the mechanics of Final Fantasy 13. You got offended about it to the point that you're like, oh no, the rest of the Final Fantasy series is going to look like this. It's going to look like this, guys. It's going to look like this. Where's my bottle? Where's my bottle? My mama didn't take care of me enough. I didn't suck her tit long enough. Seriously, man. You guys are embarrassing. You guys are fucking embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Seriously. And I've been noticing this too. A lot of people that go to GameStop are trying to look for retro shit. And GameStop is literally telling them, sorry, we don't have none of that. But there is a retro game store around here. You can go there. But that's how you lose customers, guys. GameStop needs to evolve to be one of those mom and pop type of stores, those retro gaming stores. Because if not, GameStop is not going to survive. Because if GameStop just relies on these modern games, they're not going to survive. There's only, what, a handful of modern games that will pique an interest for some people. For example, like Expedition 33, Baldur's Gate, and all that stuff. But anything else, they're like, what else is there? What else is there? You know? So a lot of people are I don't know. I know a lot of things are changing with gaming right now, which is a good thing. I know a lot of people might think that gaming is dying and all that. No, like I said years ago, or like 2 or 3 years ago, it's evolving, it's changing. And I've said this before in those videos, that, hey, for it to evolve, we need to go to the pittest of pits of failure before everything can come back and shine up again. Like we see in the 90s era, PS1 era, PS2 era, and PSP era. You know? Because those era of gaming was great. And the thing is too, a lot of people and the thing is too, that's the one thing too, because I've seen a YouTuber talk about you know, what's the Expedition 33, and they literally were like, well, this came out in the PS2 version. I mean, if this came out during the PS2's life cycle in the PS2 era, it would just be called a generic RPG. With those characters and that music, you're gonna call that a generic RPG? With that type of fucking trailer? That's what I'm saying. Laughable. And then you're insulting my intelligence at that point. And that's why I unsubscribe to you, don't watch your videos anymore. Because it's just so fucking ignorant. It's very ignorant. Very ignorant. Look, I get it if it's not for you. Me and my friend Remy, shout out to you, man. We always talk about the good eras of gaming all the time. It's the same thing when people want to talk about good eras of wrestling on all that. But guess what? We need to move on from that. We can still talk about it and all that stuff, but we should learn from it and adapt it to modern gaming instead of being like, oh, tiptoe on a young girl. You know? Seriously. Stop smelling the freaking nostalgia roses and look at the nostalgia, learn from it, and grab something or put it on something that will become nostalgia also. Okay? Can't wait for people to start talking shit about freaking Star Wars, and I'm talking about all Star Wars, because now people are going to find out that, so all this time George Lucas just wanted to make a Flash Gordon. Oh, well, then all of it sucks now. All of it sucks now. You're going to have those type of people. Oh, I feel like I was lied to, so automatically it sucks. And I get it. Years ago, I felt that way too with Halloween Resurrection. I still don't think it's a good Halloween movie in 2026, but is it better than the other ones that we came from Blumhouse? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'd rather watch the original the original series of freaking Halloween than the Blumhouse ones. I'm sorry. But people love the Blumhouse ones, you know? And that is fine. If you like it, you like it. And people know I criticize Blumhouse and those Halloween movies like crazy to the plague. All right? It's the same thing with Final Fantasy 16. And then all of a sudden I see this chick online being like, oh, people are talking shit about Final Fantasy 16 to the point it's not making money. And then you're going to have those same people too that, oh, the reason this game didn't make money is because it was a console exclusive. No, you fucking idiot. You're an idiot. If Final Fantasy 16 was good as everyone says it was, it's just like the movie Alvin and the Chipmunks. Dude, they're rats that can sing and talk. People will come. Exactly. It's Final Fantasy. If it's good, got good characters, got good fucking music, and the action's awesome, people will come. People will come. It's the same thing with Expedition 33. You got all the good recipes to make a great game. It's all about execution, yes. But guess what? People came to that game. People came to it. All right? And people have been mentioning bringing Final Fantasy back to turn-based. And then there's idiots out there being like, well, they got Octopath Travelers. They got all these other side RPGs. We're not talking about these other side RPGs that Square Enix is making. We're talking about Final Fantasy going back to turn-based RPGs. But you guys are literally making excuses for them, saying that just play Octopath Traveler, just play Dragon Quest. We're not talking about that. Get your head out of your ass. Just goes right through one ear and right out the other, huh? This is what I'm talking about too, man. What's it gonna take for you to fucking understand right in your fucking stupid skull? Maybe you don't have a brain to begin with. I mean, it has been confirmed that certain people around here are born without brains. Yeah, it's true. There was a baby born without a fucking brain and still was alive and kicking. What does that tell you? Telling you, man, we have fucking robots around here. Fucking robots, and breeding more robots. And you have nature fucking robots too, and breeding whatever it is. It's not a demigod. It's not a demigod. Now if it comes out of a Afro woman's body, then it's a demigod. But if there's a male fucking a robot, that's not a demigod. That's some type of other being. It's just the way it is. All right? What's the next thing you're going to tell me? That the government is not freaking making artificial people? Please, man. Get over yourself. Yes, they are. And I can prove that shit. Look up the orphan train. Then you find out that mostly all these white folks, their ancestors, their great-grandparents, all fucking test tube babies. Vince McMahon's family is test tube babies. Yes. His grandfather was part of the test tube babies shit. He was part of the orphan train. If not him, then his family was. You know? His father and mother. I can expose a whole bunch of shit here, guys. Seriously. So, at the end of the day, guys, what do you guys think down below? You think I'm right? You think I'm wrong? You think I'm off my rocker? Do you think that, oh no, we should leave everything that is? Okay, good luck having good movies and video games soon. Because if we're going through a renaissance, which we are, we just have to go through a lot of bullshit. And I know a lot of people might not see that renaissance happening, but it is happening. It's happening. It's just that this is the peak of shitness right now. You just don't see it. Like I said in my other videos before, we're going to have to reach that peak of so bad that we feel like we're not ever going to return. but then there's going to be a renaissance. What does that sound familiar? It happens to gaming. It happened to gaming before, back in the 80s. Then who had to bring it back? Oh, wait, a plumber named Mario. Oh, but does that mean Mario's going to bring... No, it's not. Mario's old. Mario's not going to bring gaming back to the limelight the way it was. He's not. It has to be a new mascot. It has to be a new passion of developers that are hungry, that want to make shit good again. All right? And most people are like, well, what about all these other promotions? Like all these people that want to change certain stuff like censorship and all that stuff. Those things will die off. All right? Those things will die off. Seriously. Because this, at least for my generation, we're not dealing with the censorship shit. If we're creating something like a game or a movie and all that, we're not dealing with that censorship shit. Then it's going to be like, oh, but then that means it's going to go to the indie stuff. Okay, then fine. Why are you so worried for everyone to watch your shit like in Hollywood? The fuck is wrong with you? You're not Hollywood. You're YouTube. Get over yourself. You're an indie developer. Get over yourself. Seriously. You're never going to be fucking William Shatner, Steven Spielberg. Sorry, you're not. You're not going to be The Rock. You're not. You're not. You're not. All right? Because look how Hollywood is right now. You really want to be some of these actors? Really? Get invited to the Jeffrey Epstein Island and shit like that? You want to get invited to there? Seeing all these little kids get fucking raped and murdered and shit? And what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, I'm so happy that I'm famous. I want to be famous. I want to be famous. I want to be famous. You disgust me. You disgust me. Because you already a walking famous star and you don't even fucking know it. And that's the sad part of it. You YouTubers forgot who the fuck you are. And I've been here since 2012. No, I've been here longer on YouTube. Just that when I made my account was in 2011. Then I started making YouTube videos in 2012. I could have been a big YouTuber, but guess what? That's not my goal. I have a lot of subscribers. Cool, thank you for that. And I get views too. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching my crazy videos. But my goal is not to be PewDiePie or Mr. Beast. By the way, he looks shady as fuck too. Don't be surprised if he went to the Epstein Island too. Yep, I'm calling all these higher YouTubers out. If you went to any of these islands, Jeffrey Epstein Island and shit like that, you are fucked. You are fucked. And good luck, people coming back to your channel. Seriously. Or it's gonna be a beautiful day when the people like me on YouTube, you know, start making YouTube great again. Start going back what YouTube used to be. Because ever since Hollywood and Google merged with YouTube, it has become a shit show. Boring as crap. Boring as shit. And I hope you're listening, YouTube, because this is pathetic. It is. It's pathetic. And it's embarrassing. YouTube, it's embarrassing. It's freaking embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But you want to be part of these sponsorships so bad. But it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing these sponsors. These sponsors should be embarrassed for sponsoring you. How about instead of you going to them, they go to you? But now it's the opposite. I want sponsors. No. You have those sponsors begging and pleading and sucking your cock and ass and fucking pussy to come to you. Not the other way around, motherfucker. It was never like that. It was never going to be like that. Okay? You need to know who the hell you are. You need to know that there's a lot of things around here that are here to literally damage certain shit. Why do you think the Star Wars fandom is so upset right now? Why do you think certain fandoms are upset with their own creators? Look at Kingdom Hearts. What's Kingdom Hearts? What's Kingdom Hearts 4? What's Final Fantasy 7 Part 3? Remake. Where is it? Nowhere to be found. Where's Grand Theft Auto 6? You know? Nowhere to be found. Yeah, these games, they showed us they exist, but I feel like they don't exist. You mean to tell me you mean to tell me these executives will pay so much money to put a fake trailer in, and all of a sudden we don't have a game of it? Yeah, guys, we already go through that anyways. What do you think we complain? Oh, stop showing us the trailer and show us gameplays. Because there's nothing. They have nothing. They have nothing. They just want to show off a movie. If you want to make a movie, then make a movie. Stop showing us cutscenes to a video game and there's no gameplay at all whatsoever. And stop making a game that you think that, oh, you know, this is not gonna, we're not gonna put as much money in it and as much care into it. So we're not gonna put any more cutscenes to it or anything like that. We're just gonna make it all 8-bit. I don't hate 8-bit or anything like that. I'm just discussing what Square Enix is doing. Like, what if the Octopath Traveler series should have had something graphic-wise like Final Fantasy VII Remake? But it doesn't have that. Why? Because Square Enix doesn't give the fuck about the Octopath Traveler fan base. Okay? How come we couldn't have a remaster of Final Fantasy 1 through 6 HD quality remaster like you see in Final Fantasy 7? Oh, that's right, because they don't give a fuck about us. Why is that so hard? I don't care if they had graphics like in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, or even 2. I don't care about that. I really don't mind. That's what me and my friend talked about this a long time ago. That, hey, now it's all about graphics, the art style and shit like that. But these people want to reach for realism so fucking bad. It's fucking sickening. It's sick to my stomach, man. Why you want to reach realism? Realism is stupid. Seriously. If you're going to hit realism, then Cloud should not carry that Buster Sword. He should be dead. There's your realism for you, motherfuckers.